Let's get into Celebrity Sleaze presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
Barnes, should we make our reservations now to go to Casa Bonita?
Dude, I am so going there.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. I love Denver.
Taking reservations 3 years after being purchased by our friends at South Park. Yes, Trey and Matt. The Mexican restaurant is finally taking reservations. They started booking on Monday. I'll tell you what. Let's play this trailer for this documentary on the renovation, because it's in theaters now.
Yeah, they're going to kill it.
Hello! Welcome to Casa Bonita. Anyone's parents divorced?
People call Casa Bonita the Mexican restaurant Disneyland.
When you grew up in Colorado, you just remember how awesome it was.
When I was a kid, there was a dream that one day I could own Casa Bonita.
I am going to Casa Bonita.
Why do you think Casa Bonita is so important to Trey?
There are cliff divers, caves to explore. It made it feel like a dream.
Fans of Casa Bonita have been missing this iconic restaurant for more than a year.
The kid in me was just like, hey, you want to buy Disneyland? I could do that. I better go start making some new TV shows.
My only concern for them is that place is so big that after the initial excitement wears off, how are they going to keep it filled?
I don't know.
That restaurant business is tough.
Really tough, but of course, people will want to go to that. Big time. I wonder how backed up it is. Barnes, this is this popular person on YouTube named Valkyrae. Rachel Marie Hofstetter, better known as her username, Valkyrae, was asked her worst celebrity or streamer experience. You're not going to believe who she said.
Minecraft movie. I have a cameo in the Minecraft movie. It's coming out. I would have to say Jason Momoa. I just saw him mistreat some of the crew. It was pretty disappointing. It was after a very intense scene, and it was a very emotional scene, so maybe he was still in character. I don't know, but I just was kind of surprised by how he treated some of the crew, and he was just really mad at them that they weren't doing something right, setting up the shot and stuff, and man, this is not a good work environment. I would not be happy working under these conditions.
Well, I think she gave a lot of that out there. She just said it was a heavy, emotional, dark scene, and he came right out of it. I mean, that's no excuse, but maybe give him a little bit of grace.
I think the thing that's interesting here is that she has a part in this movie, right? That's coming out next April. It's going to be huge because it's the Minecraft movie. I would think that the producers of the movie would be upset that she's trashing the star.
Yeah. Well, first of all, she's probably an extra. And second of all, whoever hired her, I don't know that her phone will be ringing anymore. You can't leave and go to social media and start trashing their number one star in the movie.
He has had some on-set weird behavior. I think if you remember notes from the Amber Heard trial, her therapist, Amber Heard's therapist, suggested that Jason would sometimes show up drunk and late on the set of Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom. People from D.C. later denied that. And then in 2018, Amber Heard mentioned that Jason would rip out the final pages of her books when he thought she wasn't giving him enough attention.
You remind me of something by talking about the therapist. We are looking for a therapist.
Oh, I'm glad I reminded you.
I wanted to just mention, if you are a therapist, someone on this show needs therapy and will be doing the therapy on the air. So if you're a therapist, please send us an email, hi@themorningx.com. And now back to your original programming.
And we need one now.
Yes.
Shaquille O'Neal denying he's in a viral PDA photo with a woman. This happens all the time. Social media went crazy. There was this PDA photo featuring a tall guy with muscular arms wrapped around a woman. Everybody thought it was Shaquille. However, he put those rumors to rest, clarifying that he is not the man in the image.
No, people do this all the time. And it almost looked like if you saw Dancing with the Stars this week, I know, I saw it, Dwight Howard and his partner, because Dwight Howard's 6'11", and the partner is 5'2". I mean, he was picking her up and throwing her around in the air like a little stuffed animal.
Barnes.
What?
You're watching Dancing with the Stars?
It's by default, Fram. The TV is overtaken.
Don't give me excuses.
Not on the weekend. It's only on the real night.
Well, I did want to sidebar this. Have you heard of DJ Diesel?
DJ Diesel? No.
Yeah. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, no. I didn't know that. He DJs?
He said becoming a DJ saved him from feeling lost after retiring. He was, you know what? I used to do this. Let me see if I can pick it up again. And he said, I started DJing because it gives me the same adrenaline boost that a championship game would give me. So that's what he says. It's so much fun.
He was deputy in some Florida sheriff's department, I thought. And he's DJing?
How much would it cost to get DJ Diesel to do your party?
Yeah, I don't think he needs the cash. Sounds like a gimmick.
No, he'll be back.
Just doing it.
This fall. He's the analyst for the NBA on TNT, and he will also headline the Sports Illustrated Golf Experience in Dallas coming up September 21st as DJ Diesel.
Well, that job's about wrapped up on his NBA, with TNT. So maybe DJing is in his future.
DJ Diesel. I've mentioned this to you before, Barnes. Netflix and Netflix viewers love Jennifer Lopez. She's now going to star in another rom-com, this time with Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso. Yeah, a new romantic comedy titled Office Romance.
What is that, though? That's the one outlet that people like her and everywhere else they don't? Well, that's the strangest thing I've ever...
I don't know. Well, I've watched all her movies on Netflix. I like Jennifer Lopez
sorry for
as
you.
an actress.
Maybe the therapy you'll be next in line. But
stop it.
The pictures and the stories are still popping more about the fact that they were making out over the weekend. If those two get back together again, I feel like paparazzi in the world should all just ignore it and just leave them alone forever.
Okay, the quote-unquote we saw them making out, I want photos, I want evidence. Were they really making out?
Yeah.
Okay. Kevin Hart abruptly closes all of his vegan chain restaurants. Heartfelt goodbye. I didn't even know he owned them.
I didn't. He has so many businesses. Yeah, I watched his, whatever that reality thing he did on Netflix a ways back. I did not see that.
Yeah, his restaurant was called Heart House, opened in 2022.
No idea.
Shut down its 4 locations in September. I mean, plant-based restaurant, I would think it would be great, but I didn't even know he owned it.
If you're not a restaurant person, who in their right mind would go into the restaurant business?
It's
so hard. And
it's really hard.
And if you know it, yeah, but these celebrities that try to do it,
it's really hard. No.
Yeah. Just lighting money on fire in the kitchen.
Yellowstone fans are in for kind of an emotional roller coaster as Jen Landon, who plays Teeter, bids farewell to the set. She was on social media sharing her last moments on the show. You know she is, right?
I have no clue who Teeter is.
Well, you don't watch Yellowstone, but
yeah.
She's Michael Landon's daughter from Little House on the Prairie.
Oh.
She is saying goodbye to the show along with Wendy Moniz. Wendy Moniz played Governor Lyle Perry. And then teen actor Brecken Merrill, who played Tate, saying goodbye. Yellowstone returning November 10th.
Without anybody, including Costner. So what's it going to do? Start over?
Well, some of the main people are still there, so that's okay.
It has to take a hit, though, right?
I don't know, because it's the final one, so everybody's going to watch.
Trying to squeeze that last dropout, Taylor Sheridan.
Now, Barnes, in your negotiations with 99X, why did you not get a private jet to commute between your house and the radio station?
I asked for a helicopter. They turned it down. I'm kidding.
Did you see this story?
Who?
Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol gets a private jet to commute between his California home and Seattle office because he didn't want to move.
Well, if they wanted him,
Dude,
I guess they had to do it.
He's already making all this money and that?
Sweet deal.
That's your Celebrity Sleaze.
This is the original 99X.